Hey guys, BTR Plumbing here, and today I'm here with my 1992, I believe it's a Apollo, so my 1992 Universal Rundle Apollo toilet. So I actually have two of these. This one has the more, I guess, skinnier trapway, or more narrow, and then it's got more of the Orion style trapway. And then my other one, let's see if I have it over here. My other one, it's probably somewhere behind my toilet storage. Excuse me. Let's see. I've got a bunch more toilets over here as well. But somewhere I've got, here it is. So here's my other, what I believe is an Apollo. This one has a different trapway. It does have the URC logo. It doesn't say Universal Rundle, but you can see the interior of the bowl is a lot different. So let me go back to the other one. Honestly, I like the generation I just showed y'all over the one that I'm filming for the video. I don't know why, I just personally, I like the design a lot more. But let me just go back over here. I do have it on a 1.6 diaphragm, even though I believe it says it's rated for 1.5 gallons per flush. Yep, and as y'all have noticed, the seat is literally like sawed off. And there's a reason for that, because those bolts are extremely corroded and rusted and just all kinds of crusty. I could not get them off, so I literally had to take a saw to it. But I don't think the seat was much of a loss, because y'all can tell this thing is just in horrible shape. This thing would have never been able to look new again. So I just went ahead and cut it off because it is disgusting. So enough talking, and here is a flush, and the pressure is all the way up. This toilet does have a pretty deep siphon, which I do like. And another thing I just really like about it is the fact that it's an open rim comfort height toilet that's on flushometer. In my opinion, these are pretty rare. I rarely ever see them. I've probably only ever seen two of these, like, in real life, just going to places. Like, I don't see them ever, so it's kind of cool to own two of them, especially different generations. But here's another flush. One thing I do, or I have noticed about this toilet, is the pressure does have to be pretty high for it to get a full bowl rinse. If it's a little bit lower than this, it'll start off powerful, and then it loses all its front bowl rinse, which I can actually probably show y'all if I can find my flathead, which it's right here. So hopefully I can do this with one hand. I'm just gonna turn down the pressure quite a bit and then flush it and show y'all how it flushes and why this toilet actually needs quite a bit of pressure to flush properly. Let's see how this flushes. Here we go. As y'all can see, it's still plenty of water to get it to siphon. It just misses a whole bunch of bowl rinse in the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back up a little bit and flush it again. See how this does. That's about how it would probably flush on a tank. It barely just made it to the front, but it also wasn't super overpowered. So that actually is a nice flush. I'm gonna do that again before I turn the pressure back up. So yeah, that's probably about how it would flush on a tank. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and turn up the pressure all the way up again. And the cat is literally watching the stream of water as it floods everything. But yeah, the trapway actually is pretty decently sized. It doesn't get very small, so I'm assuming the bowl rinse, or not the bowl rinse, but the performance of this toilet will be pretty good. Just for fun, let's see if it can flush this little pad here, this cleaning pad. It might take it, it might not. So if it does, we'll see it come out the back. Here is another flush with the pressure turned all the way back up. Okay, so it looks like it flushed it, but I did not see it come out the back. So I'm gonna flush it again. We'll see if it comes out. And there it is. So that's kind of interesting. That's good. It tells me that there's no sharp objects in the trapway. So, because sometimes there will be little bits of porcelain that I'll hang inside the trapway that are kind of sharp or jagged, and they will actually grab stuff as it goes through the trapway, and we definitely don't want that. So here is another flush, but more of a close-up. This toilet definitely does need a bit of a cleaning. I mean, overall, it's actually in really good shape. There is no damage other than a manufacturing defect. As y'all can see, there is a crack that goes right there, but as y'all can also see, there's a big like defect in the glaze. It's like definitely not smooth. There's a bump out right here, so my guess is that crack is due to a manufacturing defect. So, and obviously that doesn't leak. It doesn't affect the structural integrity of the toilet. It's just there. So obviously, if this thing falls apart, I'll get rid of it, but I'm definitely not going to get rid of it or destroy it because of that crack. So here is another flush. Just for fun, I'm gonna go ahead and flush it and clog it, and then after the flush is done, I'm gonna go ahead and unclog it just so y'all can hear it gurgle, because I guess a lot of people like to hear toilets siphoning, especially partially clogged ones. And if y'all want to see me make those videos, please let me know. I'll be happy to make them, because it seems like a lot of y'all actually enjoy that kind of content. So all right, I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds, and here we go. As I said earlier, this thing actually has a nice, pretty deep siphon. So honestly, this is a toilet I probably wouldn't mind in my house. I won't be able to tell for sure until I test it, but if it performs well, then this is definitely something I wouldn't mind having in my house, even though it's a really cheap toilet. But yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave y'all's comments down below, and as always, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye. Can't forget to put the seat down.